Virginia senator is charged with 2 counts of felony related to vandalism of a Confederate monument. In Virginia Beach, Virginia, Mark Borgonia reports.
Thank you, Alan. In the city of Portsmouth, state of Virginia, a state senator was just charged with 2 felonies for being involved in the vandalism and an eventual toppling of a Confederate statue. This Confederate monument was vandalized and broken apart by protesters, which ended up with a man being critically injured when a piece of the statue fell on him. This event occurred on June 10, 2020, concurrent with protests happening across the country, which sparked tension between citizens and police. Louise Lucas, a Virginia senator, and also widely known as Virginia's first Black woman to serve as Senate pro tempore, is being charged with conspiracy to commit a felony and injury to a monument exceeding $1,000. Lucas claims that she has done nothing wrong. In fact, she stated that she attended the demonstration, however, only stayed no longer than 30 minutes. She continues to serve as a member of the Senate since 1992. Former Virginia Governor Terry McAuliffe tweeted that Louise Lucas is a trailblazing public servant who isn't afraid to do and say what she believes is right. In addition to that, the current governor of Virginia, Ralph Northam, released the following statement. It's deeply troubling that on the verge of Virginia passing long overdue police reform, the first Black woman to serve as our Senate pro tempore is suddenly facing highly unusual charges. Some groups, one being the Virginia Legislative Black Caucus, called the timing of the charges suspicious, knowing that the special session for the General Assembly would start only the day after she was charged, and that Lucas was planning a bill concerning police reform. On Tuesday, Senator Lucas turned herself in to the sheriff's office, but was released on personal recognizance bond later in the afternoon. Along with her, several others were charged, including members of the NAACP and even a Portsmouth school board member, and all but one were released for the same reason. At the moment, investigations concerning the charges are underway, while Senator Lucas's next court appearance will be on September 4th, when a trial date will be set. Now, for COVID-19 updates in Virginia, according to the Virginia Department of Health, there is a total of more than 109,000 cases, close to 9,000 hospitalizations, and total deaths at 2,427. Hardest hit regions consist of Northern Virginia and the Southeast region, which is known as Hampton Roads. We can also see an increase of 863 new cases, in which Hampton Roads makes up almost 20% of new cases in the whole state. More than 1,400,000 COVID-19 PCR tests have been administered in Virginia as cases steadily increased statewide. In Virginia Beach, Mark Bergonia, Eagle News. We live in interesting times. Back to you, Alan.
Mark, it seems like there's a lot of COVID-19 cases in your region of Hampton Roads. How's the public reacting to this? And for yourself, are you taking any precautions?
Alan, there are many precautions that our citizens and people living in our region and community are taking to mitigate COVID-19. Most, if not all, the stores are requiring that customers wear a face covering in order to enter. And the same places are offering hand sanitizer dispensers around the store. We also observe social distancing as much as possible, as indoor venues have a limit on how many people are allowed inside to avoid overcrowding. And also, most, if not all, food chains are offering takeout. And surprisingly, even some are offering dine-in with spacing out customers at every other table and sanitizing them after use. For example, Chick-fil-A offers only drive-through and takeout, while other restaurants, like one that I visited called L&L Hawaiian Barbecue, when we went inside, we were surprised that people were sitting at the tables. But of course, they practice social distancing and take the proper precautions to stop the spread of COVID-19.
Thank you. All right. Well, thank you so much for your report, Mark.
Thank you, Alan.